Good, welcome you guys back to my channel, Nene Blog. So today I am here with a December book haul, and these are all the books that I bought during the month of December, excluding my Christmas gift. For a week of the holiday we were at the beach, and there were many secondhand bookstores, but a lot of their books were in such good quality for such good prices. So I went crazy and I bought a lot, and our car was super full. But luckily they were really good prices, and all the books I bought are books I'm super excited for, so let's just get into the video. So the first two books are by one of my favorite authors, and that is John Green. So they are The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Town by John Green. I'm so excited for these, I've got to say, because this is my favorite book of John Green, and I've watched the movie millions of times. I've read the book, and this I also read Paper Towns and I really enjoyed it, and I watched the movie. I like the book more though. If you don't know what Paper Towns is about, I'm pretty sure you know what The Fault in Our Stars is about. I don't know. The Fault in Our Stars follows Hazel, and she has cancer, and it's a very, very sad, very, very heart-wrenching, very good book. All the characters in here I loved. And I feel like John Green was so good at conveying the story and also the feelings, and yes, I just recommend this book already. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have read this, but if you haven't, go and pick it up now. And Paper Towns is about Quentin Jacobson, and he has been in love with Margot for almost his whole life, and then one day she comes into his window, and then they go on this trip for a night, I think, and then when he comes back the next day she's vanished, and she has left clues for him to find her, I think, and this whole book is about those clues and him just following through them. The ending, I can't really remember it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't really like the ending. It was very especially, I think the movie was also the same, but yeah, this is also a really good book, and I love John Green's writing style, so I'm so happy that I bought these. Then I have The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and this comes after The Fifth Wave. I really loved The Fifth Wave, and I've been trying to get this book, but I have heard not that great things about this book, but actually I do want to read it to see how my perspective is on this book, because a lot of people say The Fifth Wave was the best, and then the second one wasn't that good, and I think there's a third one as well, which was also not as good. But I think I really want to know what happens, and I want to yeah, my brain just wants to know what the ending was. So I'm super excited to read this and see how I like it myself. Then I bought a new book that I've never heard of, and it is Feed by M.T. Anderson. We're matching! Yellow! Okay, but anyway, this follows a guy called Titus, and he doesn't really have to think because he's got his feed, an internet implant linked directly into his brain to do his thinking for him. But then he meets this girl called Violet, and she really cares about the world, and she's and she's going against this feed system, and yeah, it sounds really interesting. At the end it says a girl who decides to fight the feed. So I'm really looking forward to this. I really love these types of stories, so yes, definitely want to start reading it soon. Then I bought a book that I've been looking for everywhere, and it is Little Women by Louisa M. Alcott. It's a classic, and like I said, I really wanted to buy it, and I'm so happy that I got it for a really good price, and I really want to read it soon. Then I bought When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit by Judith Kerr, and this follows a girl called Annie, and she's a Jew during the Second World War, but before the war starts, her family moves to, I think, first Switzerland. I think she's 9, and it just follows her perspective on things, and her father's also a writer, so it's also his struggle to get work at different places. I actually read this book and I really enjoyed it because of her perspective on it, and it was such a different read during Second World War, because they weren't actually in Germany, but there were some discriminations against them, and we did see a bit of the Second World War, but it was more on how she coped with it, with moving to different countries. But that was also super interesting. Then I bought The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Yes, I'm so excited for it. It's such a big book. So Stephanie Meyer wrote Twilight, as I have a feeling that everyone knows this, but She wrote this as well, and everyone says it's obviously different from Twilight. It's like years later. But I really wanted to get my hands on this book and see how I like her right now. It's a very, very different book from Twilight, obviously. As far as I know, it follows this lady who is running away from the US government or something like that. So I think it's going to be very suspenseful and interesting, and I think there's also a bit of romance. I'm not completely sure. But I'm really curious to see how this is going to end up, and also see how Stephenie Meyer's writing has evolved. Then I got a book from one of my favorite series, and it is Clockwork Princess from the Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. So this is the third book in the Infernal Devices series. I think that is like my favorite series, one of my favorite series, but it's in the Mortal Instrument world, and if you guys haven't read the Mortal Instruments, read it. If you haven't read this series, read it. I'm so happy I bought this book, but I have to get the first and second as well so that I can complete it, but so far I have the third one, and that's one of three. And then the last book is like the one that I'm the most excited for. It was the first one that I picked up. It is Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. So if you guys don't know this is my favorite book of all times, like ever. Like really good book. I really recommend it. It is such a good book. It's set in the 1850s, and it follows this lady who was sold into prostitution when she was a really young girl, and it's just about her journey and how she finds love and tries to open her heart again, and also finds God. And I've got to say, I've already said this so many times, but this is my favorite book, so I really recommend it. The love story in this is like wonderful, and the part that God plays in this book is just, oh, the best. I like, literally, if you guys haven't read this, just pick it up, please. Like, no matter what, just pick it up. Really, I just recommend this. I can recommend it for like my whole life. And I'm so happy that I finally have it, because I've been looking for it everywhere, and finally I have a copy of my own. So those are all the books that I got in December. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment down below what you guys got in December. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try making videos once a week. And also, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, I made many videos during the Christmas month. Their links will be down below. Please check them out and show them some love. I really like put a lot of effort in them, and I love making them. I really want you guys to see the outcome of them. So please check it out. The links will be down below. Okay, so see you guys next time. Love!